During that month in America, one day I saw a man sitting on the street. He was sitting next to a tent. Everything he owned was piled into a shopping cart. He looked like he was in his 40s. In that moment, I suddenly went quiet because he looked about my age. When you travel, you usually don't notice the side of a place. Tourists see the attraction, but when you actually live there, you start to see the edge. I kept walking, but one thought stayed in my head. What happens when a person loses direction? Could this be what it looks like? At that time, my marriage was already falling apart. My emotions were a mess. I wasn't sleeping well. Every day, I kept circling around the same thoughts, unable to get out. The only difference was I still had a home. I still had a stable job. I still had a lovely child. That night, I kept thinking about one question. What really stands between an ordinary person and a homeless? Is it luck? Is it ability? Or choice? That day, Mr. Xu only said one sentence. What people fear most is not being poor. It is stopping. And by stopping, he didn't mean resting. He meant losing your structure. Homelessness is not only about sleeping on the street. Sometimes it begins when a person loses their inner coordinates. During that month in America, I saw many things I had never really looked at before. Free food distribution, flea market, homeless people. It didn't look like a travel advertisement, but it was real. After that day, I kept reminding myself of one thing. Don't turn yourself into a victim. Because if I stayed buried in my emotion, if I stopped moving, if I give up on action, then deep down I wouldn't be that different from the man I saw on the street. 40 is not the end. As long as you are still willing to move, you are not lost. In the next episode, I want to talk about whether people like him can stand up again. I'm Chris, at 40s. I start testing whether life could run again. If you are also standing at a turning point in life, let's talk.